And the compound isn't a compound. We're not a unit. To be frank, I'm sick of it. And I'm getting sick of you. Get your stuff ready. Tape yourself up. Get yourself psyched. I'm going to be showing you some tough love. Because tonight, I've talked to the powers that be here at Junction City Wrestling. And it's going to be a handicap match. Karou versus Smiles and Buck Gunderson. So pull up your bootstraps and get serious.
Oh my. Oh, you hate to see something like that. You hate to see Karou failing repeatedly.
Our next contest is a special handicap match, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, we got some real trouble brewing here. There he is.
Introducing first, at a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Smiles and Buck Gunderson, the Compound.
Buck Gunderson and Smiles making their way to the ring. These are some gentlemen with a serious purpose in mind. You can tell from the look in his eye, Buck Gunderson is here to do some damage. And you know what the problem is? He's got a lesson to teach to Karou. Karou is a big, dumb dog. And what do you do with a dog? Dogs need to be punished. They need to be disciplined. That's how they learn. People think it's mean because they're stupid. Buck Gunderson is going to put Karou right in his place, and the family of the compound is going to be back together exactly the way they should when that big moron monkey Karou gets into the position he deserves.
Now, Jack, I really don't think Buck's going to like it when this dog bites back. But it's hard to say. You know, they call it a handicap match, but with Karou's strength, power, and anger, it's hard to say who's got the handicap.
I don't appreciate that comment. I think Karou's just special.
Family divided, a compound.
And their opponent, from Kurdistan, weighing in at 250 pounds, the beast from the Middle East, the Kurdish Crippler, Karou!
Oh my.
Can you hear that music being played there, Ed? You know what that tells me? That everything I've said has been completely right, and Karou is the dissension within the group. Look at him, he doesn't even want to come out to the compound music. Here is somebody who is simply not grateful for the opportunities that Buck Gunderson has handed him. He has made Karou. Karou was an obscure, hairy beast before Buck Gunderson chose him and picked him into obscurity.
I think Karou was tired of being under thumb, and you know, when you're under a thumb like Buck's, I don't blame him.
Oh, what a shame. You're in a top talent stable.
It's 2-on-1, but with that kendo stick, it might as well be 3-on-1 here.
With the mind of Buck Gunderson, it might as well be 6-on-1. Karou has no clue where he is or what's going on here. He's outmatched and outclassed, and for some reason he's looking for a fight when all he needs is to be taught a lesson. He is a disciplined dog who needs to be put in his place.
You know, Stegosaurus also had multiple brains, but that was because they were very small.
Check him. Look at those elbow pads. He's got illegal objects. I want you to check those right now. What about those baggy pants? That's not regulations here. This is regulations here.
Crowd having none of Buck's protestations.
That referee is completely out of line. He doesn't know what he's doing or where he should be. He's trying to check on competitors like Buck Gunderson and Smiles. He should not be doing that. This shouldn't even be a wrestling match. This is a lesson that needs to be taught to Karou so that the family can get back together. I hate to see families broken up. Karou needs to be broken in half.
You are my #1 guy.
I don't even think you have to psych Smile. Oh! Running into a brick wall there.
Buck Gunderson, very intelligent competitor. He sends Smiles in there first because of how much he cares for both of these men. You can see the love in his eyes, how much he cares for Karou and Smiles. He just needs them to fight this tension out, and they can be back together as the family they deserve to be.
Members of the compound, mere tools, it appears, to Buck.
Look at this, Karou completely undisciplined. He's going after Buck Gunderson when he's not the legal man of the match. It's outrageous what we're seeing here today.
Karou seems to really have things in control here. Bigger competitor, the big scoop slam. Oh my. It's hard to tell if Smiles is in pain or just grimacing in that creepy way that he does.
Oh, he just loves it. He just loves taking this kind of punishment. It's what he's meant for. Buck knows that. That's why he's got him in there.
Buck used to using human shields, and that's, I think, what brought Karou down to the line. He just didn't want to be cannon fodder anymore.
Oh, he didn't want to be involved in main events and top-tier talent. What a shame. Karou is completely ungrateful for everything that Buck Gunderson has given him. And he's given him everything he's got.
Karou definitely giving Smiles a piece of his mind, the hard part. Ooh. Big right hands in the corner there. Smiles has no offense as of yet. Cut off from his corner. Oh my gosh. Just tossing him around. Merely a ragdoll in there.
You're tough. He's tough. Come on.
Oh! Somehow Karou seemingly wants Buck to get in there, letting the tag be made.
Smiles kind of being a bit of a brat here. He's trying to get Buck Gunderson in the ring. That's a shame. That's not what Buck asked for. That's not Buck's plan. Here we go, though. Buck is going to teach Karou exactly the lesson he needs to learn.
Buck is a fitting name because he seems to buck competition, always using the dastardly easy way out, avoiding the fight, using his minions.
You see what a competitor Buck Gunderson is. He's willing to stand toe-to-toe with a monster the size of Karou and slap him right in the face because he knows exactly who he is. He is the man. He's in control here.
I brought you everything, all your success. You're here because of me. I made
You can hear Gunderson. He knows exactly what he's doing. Ooh. Unbelievable. Karou being ungrateful, being rude. He is taking it away from Buck Gunderson. This is pathetic. And now he's trying to cheat. Buck's out of the ring, and he's still trying to fight him.
Buck, as always, taking the easy way out.
Buck just doesn't want to see any violence come within his family. Buck is trying to keep these competitors that he loves so much together, and yet Karou, for some reason, just being a disruptive force, keeps trying to break these guys up.
Oh my!
How could you do that to your own father? How could you do that to someone who loves you so much, Karou? I cannot believe what this young man is doing.
I personally love seeing this squared ring Svengali getting his comeuppance.
Buck Gunderson deserves way better than this. He deserves way better than this.
Get that out of the ring, ref. Come on.
Buck Gunderson with a big back break. All he's trying to do is hurt the skin here. He's not trying to cripple Karou. Normally in a match, he already would have done that to his competitor. He's just trying to teach a lesson.
Oh my, working that knee. Perhaps setting up a figure four. Bring back Smiles in here. Just going after the trunks of this massive tree.
Oh, Buck knows what he's doing.
Oh. Smiles tearing those ligaments. I don't think Karou's going to walk after this one. But crippler has been crippled.
Well, that's what he deserves. You know, if you're going to go after somebody who's given you so much, you kind of deserve some bad things to happen to you. I believe that's called karma there, Ed.
At a certain point, you're tired of getting ripped off, having things taken from you. Karou just wanted what's rightfully his.
He just got greedy. He wanted to be the only star in the main event. He wanted to be the leader of the compound. It's unbelievable that from so short of a time, you can come up from being nobody to being this idea in your head that you deserve more than Buck Gunderson? How could he think like that?
Karou was tired of carrying the compound on his shoulders, but I don't think he's going to be able to carry much with that battered knee. It's hard to use that strength when you can't walk. Okay, we see Buck just working him over, looking to set up the figure four here, or perhaps a spinning toe hold.
He's just looking for Karou to give up. That's what he wants. He wants to see an admission of guilt. He wants him to tap out on the mat and prove his place in the pecking order. But instead, Karou wants to be a bully. He wants to be the bad guy, and he's grabbing Buck Gunderson by the throat. This is completely outrageous, and there it is. Buck Gunderson taking the advantage again, putting Karou on the mat, teaching lessons.
I don't know how you say quit in Kurdistan, but regardless, Karou's not going to say it in any language, but I fear for him. I fear his body might quit on him.
Karou doesn't know how to say much in any language. Oh, I believe his vocabulary ends at the word food.
Apparently it's his fist doing the talking, but a small comeback mounted.
Buck Gunderson went for an eye rake, missed it, and only got a hair pull there because Karou was unable to see in the first place.
Legs, keeping Karou off his feet. Smiles just seemingly sizing him up. Oh, what a kick. Oh, he goes back down to the mat, looking for the pin. That's the thing about these handicap matches, Jack. You just don't get any relief.
Well, Karou doesn't deserve any relief. The reason Karou's in a handicap match is because he's been messing up so much. This is a punishment. This is how the world works, Ed. When you screw up, you get disciplined, and that is what Karou deserves.
We'll most certainly ask for this, and I'm sure he thought it would go another way, where he'd finally get his revenge on, again, that Svengali, the squared circle, Buck Gunderson.
Smiles making a tactical mistake, kicking the head of Karou. Karou has very little going on in there. I don't think he felt those at all.
Definitely has that pillowy defense and his great hair, but Smiles going up to the top rope. This could be a mistake here. He just looks so dastardly up there.
He looks like a strapping young man.
Oh, double axe handle. Big mistake.
Karou cheating, grabbing the throat of Smiles. Smiles coming in with a kick, goes to the head again. I told you it was a mistake. And now Karou with the world's strongest bow right on the ground.
Oh, just a 2 count.
Could you imagine if Smiles also disappointed Buck Gunderson and let Karou pin him?
Where did Karou find the strength for that maneuver? Both men struggling to get to their feet.
Don't be pathetic like Karou.
Smiles really hearing it from Buck.
I agree, Buck.
Hey! Karou, this is your last chance. This is your last chance. Karou, do what I say. Hit!
Oh, you can see what a nice guy Buck Gunderson is. He's giving an assistance to his opponent. What a nice guy.
This is not a hardcore match. Karou definitely not taking this Faustian bargain here offered by Buck.
You can see how much Buck Gunderson cares about both of these men, that he's willing to go to these lengths to teach them a lesson.
Don't do it, Karou. You're better than this. You've beaten the compound.
He's giving advantages to his opponent.
You're better than this.
Ha! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Buck Gunderson gave Karou the perfect opportunity. He was trying to let Karou win the match by disqualification and teach both Karou and Smiles that they were being disappointments to Gunderson. Instead, Karou, not intelligent enough to take the advantage, throws the stick away. Now he's cheating in his own way, grabbing these men by the throats. The referee needs to gain control of this. I am completely outraged, and I feel sorry for Buck Gunderson to have his family disappoint him like this.
Karou gave up on the easy way, and now the rest of the compound is finding the hard way just what kind of a competitor Karou is.
Karou here, he's just cheating, unbelievable.
Oh my, big choke slam.
He's damaging the good looks of young Smiles here. I can't believe Karou would do this to his brother.
Buck with the save. Smiles was basically driven through the mat if it weren't for Buck.
Always the tactical, smartest man in the ring. Buck Gunderson able to break up the pinfall. He knows exactly what he's doing. And there it is. He's giving the advantage once again to Karou. He's giving him the stick.
Oh!
Now Karou takes it. Jesus.
Breaks the stick in his hand.
Come here! Come again! Come again!
Karou outside of the ring. He's trying to cheat. He wants to take this to the pavement. Buck Gunderson is just trying to find his way back to the professional wrestling ring because he is a competitor and a true athlete. Karou staggered, dazed, lost, doesn't know where he is or what he's doing. He doesn't know what's happening. Now he's grabbing the stick again. He's trying to hurt Gunderson. He is completely pathetic. He is an undisciplined dog, and he needs to be teach a lesson.
Buck looking for any way out here, just like he used the compound members before him. He's using the crowd as a kind of shield against the fury of Karou.
What are you talking about? He's just trying to look and get back in the professional wrestling ring. Buck Gunderson, one heck of a competitor, knows exactly what he's doing.
Just left with, ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners as the result of a countout. Buck Gunderson Smiles the compound.
They're fighting their way back into the locker room, and Buck's cowardly tactics.
Brilliant maneuvers by Buck Gunderson. He got Karou counted out just to teach him a lesson. He didn't want to hurt him too bad. He just wants to teach him.
Oh my gosh!
What did we just see? Oh my God, do you smell that?
Buck has lit a man on fire!
It smells like burning singed hair right now. Was that a fireball? Oh my God.
The screams of Karou, you can probably hear them over our mics. What have we just witnessed?
All right, our next contest is scheduled for one fall.
Still blown away by the passion shown by Buck Gunderson.
You know, introducing first.
Who?
From Bradford.
Don't you dare!
What? Jack seems to have taken offense. There he is in his jacket and tie and trunks, making his way down to the ring. Ref, you should check him for fire, because this has just been an incredible evening. Fanfare worthy of a star of his own mind, like Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing in the ring currently, the greatest professional wrestler currently inside of Junction City Wrestling. He weighs in today at a strapping 204 pounds, coming from the most beautiful city in the world, because it's not around you people, Brantford, Ontario, Canada. His name is Jack Masters.
Jack working
You're
out.
welcome.
Chorus of boos.
I was born ready. My name is Jack Masters.
Here we go, folks. Jack jawing at the crowd. Oh! Quick go behind Bashan.
It's garbage. Break it up. Come on, man. Okay, break it up. All right. He can wrestle. That's cute. Not as good as me.
Jack circling the ring here. Finding his time. Oh! Arm elbow tie up, ducked by Wall to a go behind. Ooh, like sign of big strength here.
Totally unfair.
Jack protesting the rules. Quick sit out. Advantage regained by Wall. Good amateur wrestling going on. Another go behind. Jack trying to show that strength he's always talking about. Wall with the wrist lock. First by Masters. So odd saying his name and not hearing him retort. Wrist lock by Wall. Wall's just furious about losing that $10,000 and having Jack blame him for it. Big handful of tights. I can see that ref. Working the headlock. Shoots him off. Wall. Oh! Big shoulder block by Jack. Oh! Excellent wrestling display by Wall here. Not just the referee. Oh! Big time scoop slam. Looks like Wall's taking a little bit too much time here. Maybe his inexperience going to the top rope. Think he might rue that. Oh! Ooh. My goodness. I think they have grape nuts on the menu now. Here at the Aleyards. Jack's gonna make him pay for his inexperience. Oh my! Goes for the pin. Just a 2 count though. I'm sure Jack would protest that. Working the arm. Oh my. Gonna wrench it right out of the socket, but somehow Wall makes it, goes for the pin. Escape by Jack. Jack lands a sleeper. Oof. Oh. Really making him, just punishing him.
You shut your mouth. I don't want to hear from you ever again.
Sorry, fans. You know, normally Jack's a little bit further away from you when he calls you out, but now he's right in your face. Oh. Oh. Big handful of hair. Taking advantage of all the rules. Driving the ball down to the mat. Looking for that camel clutch. He's got it locked in. I think this might be the end for Wall, unfortunately. Hate to say it, but Jack really seems to have the advantage here. Oh, incredible escape by Wall. Oh, Jack using all of the count.
You got to break it up when I tell you to break it up. 7. I got to 7. No.
Making the rules up as he goes along here. Working that headlock.
Say to me, shut your mouth, I'll come out there and get you in a headlock. The best headlock in wrestling.
Now, folks, you see what I have to experience on a daily basis. Jack just humiliating. Oh, my! But he went for a ride there, folks. Taking some unique pleasure in watching Jack thrown around the ring like this.
3, 4.
May not be able to. Hey, what? I didn't think he could hear me on mic. Oh boy. Thank you, Mr. Wall, for doing what I only wish I could. Looks like he's setting up a DDT here. Oh! Good ring awareness by Jack. Will it be enough? Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,
Jack Masters.
Jack Masters!
I'm sure Jack would want me to say it was a masterful win, but it was definitely a masterful, full of tights win. Quite frankly, that pin seemed a little dubious, like most of what Jack does. Oh, he's making his way back here. I better.
That name again! Jack Masters!